program is a program set up for people within, say, the Nillumbik community who've got an idea for a project that can be done within the community, and it just teaches them how to go about it. I think a lot of people who haven't had dealings with council or grants or any of that sort of stuff, you really don't know where to start.
It's allowed me to understand how projects and things in the community happen and the process it has to go through and why it takes so long or why it costs so much money. It's an enlightening moment and program.
It's about shaping places, spaces and communities in the way that we want them to be healthy, resilient, creative and community driven.
So I had a public art project as an idea. When I first submitted my application, I wasn't quite sure how that would look, but by doing the program I was able to sort of establish where might be a suitable location and then the steps that I'd go about to put it in place, and really start to think about all the little pieces of the puzzle that I'd need to do to make it a reality.
I think the best part has been that I as an individual had an idea in the Shire, and by joining the group I found there was all these other people who also had their own ideas which were diverse but in some ways linked to the kind of thing that I wanted to do. So it was a really fantastic meeting of minds.
It's brought everyone together from a range of different creative backgrounds. I feel like I'm a lot more connected and I've learnt a lot about grant writing, which has been really helpful.
The highlight for me was just meeting everybody and also learning about how councils work and really finding out information that I had no idea about, like grant writing and how to get an auspice, and really building those connections so that I could really clarify and flesh out my idea.
For me, it was meeting everybody and being inspired by people's ideas and passion and interests. That was the best bit.
And I think at first I thought I was coming in to do a building project, but once the discussion got going and the education and the ideas came flowing through from the group, it became much more the case that I was in fact doing a thing that required negotiation, liaison with different people and building really community linkages locally. So I think that was one of the main revelations to me about the project.
Absolutely splendid program, and it's gorgeous to see a great variety of women all together talking and sharing and having great ideas of what they can do in the community.
It just gives me, for me personally, a really nice feeling about the community that we do live in, that people do care about each other and want to see what is best for Nillumbik and for its residents, and yeah, I think that's pretty special and unique.
I've made these amazing connections with a really great bunch of women. I've had exposure to fantastic facilitators and other local community leaders as well. It's really given me the confidence in engaging with council and with other community members on projects and activities that I'm passionate about. And I've had a lot of fun.
It's meant that I could have these ideas that I had sort of in the back of my head, not really thinking that I could implement it, but being able to come and voice them in a group and have an amazing facilitator that would help shape the ideas.
There's so much support out there I didn't even know existed. I didn't know what an auspice even meant. So it just opened my eyes to go from I've got a problem, I want to solve it, to I've got a problem, how can we solve it?
I've got so many highlights. The women were amazing. The way that the facilitation was done, every Wednesday night I'd be driving out to Hurstbridge going, have I got enough energy? What can I give tonight? And by walking in, seeing the women and the way Deb and Roz facilitated, it just gave you energy, and I would walk out of every session feeling so pumped and ready for the rest of the week.
Through the program I've met someone I might be founding a not-for-profit with. Just crazy. So to be able to connect, it's great that the council realises to invest in people and invest in ideas that are coming from the community rather than trying to decide what's best for them. So awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited where this is going to go. It's going to, yeah.